I wanted to do tonight, of course, was just to, as I get information, to share information and to prepare everybody for what we are planning to unleash very, very soon. Okay, but I think, first of all, a bit of context. As you can see on the screen here, the key point here is, are you an origin leader? And the song goes, please stand up, please stand up. So if you are an origin leader, please, you can stand right where you are. So we know whether we've got you as a leader. Why? We are desperately searching and seeking for origin leaders. Okay, why? Because we need the leaders more than ever now. And I'm going to be putting all of these into context. Okay, now, exciting things truly are happening. I know you've probably heard me say this before, but exciting things are truly happening. We have been working relentlessly, okay? And I think later on, as we begin to share this story, later on, we'll be able to unveil some of the stuff that we have been going through, because we have been waging some very, very friendly war, the field and corporate. By that, I mean Maurice and I with Peter and Fred. Obviously, we are fighting for the field in terms of what we would like to see happening for the field. And they are obviously giving us their own position. And we are, of course, finding a very, very happy medium in the middle. But we have been pushing very, very hard for certain things. Okay, now we are obviously on target for our September launch. You will notice from what you can see on the screen right now, you will see in there some key words. One of those is responsibility. You know, the ability for you to respond. So we are looking for leaders who can respond and take charge. Customers, you can see that in massive bold letters. Bold. All right, and the reason for that is because with our new strategy, customers are going to be playing a very, very important role in what we are looking to do. Of course, you can see leadership there. You can also see strategy. All right, you can see development. You can see ideas. You can see campaign. Now, all of that I put there because I want to kind of get your mind around where we're at right now so that you begin to really think as an entrepreneur. Very, very important to start thinking as a business owner. This is how business owner thinks. They plan, they prepare, they put strategy in place, they plan their campaign, whether they are running for political office, whether they are running for corporate profits or corporate expansion. It is the same key words over and over again. These are the words that are utilized. Responsibility. Do we have the kind of people who can take responsibility? Number one, do we have the kind of people who can win and attract new customers? Do we have leaders or leadership that can lead and charge the way and create the path for other people to follow? What kind of strategy are we going to implement? Are there any risk involved? What about the development of the growth plan, of the strategy itself? Any ideas, and where are the ideas coming from in terms of the new people joining the established leaders? Who are the ones with the ideas? All right? And then how do we put all this together into a formidable campaign so we can go out there, of course, and get victory? That's really why I have this in front of your eyes right now, because I want you to, fix your gaze on those words and then internalize them. All right, because this is what we expect you to begin to do right now. All right, so tonight is a little bit of information dissemination, but also a bit of inspiration, but also a bit of stretching your thoughts and your ideas a little bit tonight. Okay? Now, it is the 11th tonight. It's a very full and long month, almost a 5-week month in this month of August. So we have a lot of space, but time goes so fast, so we can begin to take charge of what we are about to do. So let's kind of get on to the next slide so I can begin to share a bit more. Now, what you can see there on the screen is Origin Mark II. Mark 1, we have been so far spending our time in Mark 1 the past 1.5 years in essence with our Unite campaign, which has been a formidable campaign around the world, rescuing a lot of children dying and suffering from the chronic scourge or disease of malnutrition. We have been able to attract formidable individuals, people of high standing in society, regular everyday players. They've all come on board in their thousands, okay? We had our impact report by Americas last year, which showed that we affected 55,000 children who are on our treatment. And we heard from the top dog himself, Dr. Frank Bayer, in his video broadcast to all Origin ambassadors around the world. People don't understand how important that is. Frank Bayer would not come out and tell you thank you if he did not feel we have all done an amazing job. When you remember that somebody like a Frank Bayer or Americas have partnerships with some of the greatest organizations on the face of the earth, with Boeing, with pharmaceutical giants, and all of that kind of Nestle, all kinds of massive Fortune 500 companies are in partnership with Americas. For Frank Bayer, the lead doctor, the guy in charge of America's decision making when it comes to impact on drugs and children, for him to come out and put out a special video for us and to say thank you to Origin ambassadors and to tell us we are making a difference, then you better believe it, okay? Because it's you better believe it. It's as good as gold. All right, and that was just our first attempt. We were just powering up. With what we are looking to do now, our impact in the market will be double, treble, quadruple as we galvanize our ambassador force around the world and begin to grow exponentially. You're going to begin to see the kind of impact we can make on children will be off the charts, okay? That's the plan. So with the game plan right now, we have the opportunity to reach every single person, not just special people who understand the Unite vision, but every single person. We can reach every single person. And this is why I've titled this Mark II, which means the next evolution. Now, let me say this to you for all the new people who are listening in. Origin officially turned 2 years old in May of this year, just 2.5 months ago. Okay? That means we have been able to, with the millions of dollars of turnover that we have had over the past couple of years and the solid fiscal management of the money that has come into Origin, we are now ready to move to the next level of impact. We are dreaming big, okay? We are dreaming big. I'm also just challenging everybody that we need to just dream big so that we can go, quote unquote, take over the world. So we are preparing to come out with something that will shake, that will compete with anybody out there in the marketplace, and for you, our loyal Origin ambassadors, to kind of put you in a position right now to brag a bit, if you like. All right? Bragging in a good way, of course. So what is going to be happening? Well, Let's go through them one by one. The first thing I want us to look at really is, if you have not begun to do this, I touched on this last week on our webinar. If you've not begun to do this, I believe you need to begin to dream. You need to begin to dream, because, you know, without dreaming, nothing happens. All right? Without vision, nothing truly happens. If you are just running around, not sure what is going on, you're just hoping to make a buck or two or a few dollars here, then you've missed the plot. You really don't understand what is going on. Incidentally, there's an email that Eric Warren sent out, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago. I know I looked at it over the weekend because I was interested in that particular email to do with an economist that Eric Warren interviewed. I don't know if any of you saw that interview. That is one powerful interview to send out to prospects. All right, to tell them what is going on in the world, because this industry that we are in is really here to stay, and is here to grow in leaps and bounds. Excuse me. Now, a couple of things he mentioned. One of the things he mentioned, which I know it's not really what we teach, what we promote, is to go after salespeople. Salespeople are the people who build networks. That's not true. But he's not a veteran of our industry, so he does not really know. All right, teachers, architects, dentists, you know, housewives, homemakers. They have built fortunes in this industry. So it is not true that, in fact, salespeople tend to come with a lot of baggage. All right, so that's one of the things he said. But the key point in his message, which I want to emphasize tonight, he said that you must not go around trying to build something small here and there. The essence of his message is that you must go and build yourself a proper entrepreneurial enterprise, a proper business. Go with the mind to go build yourself fortunes, big business. All right? And that's what I've always said on these webinars. If you remember, I've always challenged everybody, because there is no magic in small vision. There's no magic in small dreams. You know, he said that instead of you just running around trying to make $300, $400, $500, he said you should go for the big stuff. Because the same effort that is going to take you to build $300, $500 is the same effort that's going to take you, of course, just add a bit more effort, one more degree, and you can build yourself a $3,000, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 a month business. And then for those of you who are obviously big thinkers, to go for the big money, okay? And that is the same message here. What is your vision for your origin business? Because right now you need to treat your business as if it is brand new right now. Because as we launch in September, it's like a brand new ground floor opportunity. Okay? And that's the way you got to think about it. There are people who are going to be coming on board who will not know much about our previous campaign. All they will see is the new opportunity in front of them. And these people, you'll be shocked to see people who come on board and start making fortunes in this business. All right? So you got to start dreaming big. All right? Your vision. Now, whilst I'm on that, of course, we need to talk about your personal and your team goals. Why? You, the leader, you got to have your own personal goals. What do you want out of Origin? Okay? What do you want out of Origin? As a matter of fact, my wife returns back. They're away at the moment. She returns back tomorrow. And when she comes back, I'm sitting with her again just to remap our goals and remap our strategy. And, of course, to build again because I want to go, as McDonald's will say, go large. I want to go large again over the next 1 year. I want to absolutely go bananas out there in the marketplace. Okay? So what is your personal goal? What do you want out of this? What do you want an opportunity like this to do for you? You know, I mean, I am going through very, very expensive school fees. So I understand nobody needs to tell me the reason why I work very, very hard. But why are you working so hard? Do you want to send your kids, if you still have children in the school age, to the best school you can afford to send them, for example? Do you want to give them education where they can enjoy some education probably in Africa or probably in the West and in Europe? You may want them to also experience maybe a university education in the U.S. so that they have multidimensional perspective on life. What is your plan for your children? What about your home? All right, what kind of home are you looking to build next or to live in next? Okay, what kind of cars are you looking to drive at the moment? I mean, if you had money right now, what kind of good courses or charitable courses can you respond to? You know, there are a lot of things going on in the world right now that need honest people to stand up and rise up and do something about them. Some of them actually need your money. If you had cash where you are not worried, oh, if I spend this money, will I be able to replace it? If you know that this money you are spending next month, another large chunk is coming in again, you will be open to much more altruistic activities where you want to do better good in life, where you want to respond and fund things, all right? Fund kids, even though they're not your children, the educational system, abused women, all right, widows. There are so many things you can fund that the world is crying out for your money, but you cannot respond if you don't have money. So you need to sit down and plan your goals. Why? What do you want for you? What do you want for your children? What do you want for your family? What do you want for your community, surrounding people, your village, all right, your relatives? What do you want? This is no joke. There's a reason that we are committed to what we're doing right now. You need to hear Maurice and I talk. If you could be a fly on the wall and just listen to us talk, all right, you will begin to get a kind of picture and see what we see. All right? People like a Richard Tetzel, for example, doing some phenomenal things, you know, dreaming massive dreams, you know, going places, you know. I mean, how do you catch that kind of vision that some of us have caught? What are your team goals? What do you want for your team? How far do you want your team to go? Who are the key individuals in your team that you have mapped out? You've written their names in your journal. You are watching the space. You are throwing your weight behind them to help them become all you know that they can be in this business. Are you looking out for brand new leaders potentially coming into the team who have the potential to explode so that you don't miss them? What's your team goal? Set it out, okay? You know, think this is a business. And you are in charge because it's your business. Don't run around in circle or by accident, sponsored by accident. No, put a plan in place. And I'm just giving you massive tips tonight of how to treat this. What you are looking at tonight can change your life. Not just your life, can change the lives of your progenies, your children, and your children's children. This is serious. Okay? All right. What are your PIN goals? By PIN, I mean, what is your ranking goals? You're going to start seeing ranks going to become very, very important. We're going to be talking a lot about PINs, rank, because that shows you are making progress. All right. In the new compensation plan that we put together, the new layout, you see all the PINs there, you know, all the different rankings. Right, so you begin to earmark. Every month you can earmark, I'm going for that rank, I'm going for that rank, I'm going for that rank. What about income goals? When we launch in September, for example, what would you like to earn that month? What would you like to earn 90 days after? What kind of income would you like? Where would you like? 1,000 a month? September, October, November, December? Do you want to be on 1, 2, 3K a month by December? Do you want to be on 5K a month by December, as some of you will be? Do you want to be on 7K, 10K a month? Write it down. And we are going to show you steps of what to do to go where you want to go. Okay? Strategy. There has to be strategy, which means exactly what we're going to do about it to get what you want. All right? There has to be a game plan in place, and we're going to share with you, and we're going to show you game plan. All right? Tonight, I'm just going to touch on that briefly because we are going through a transition right now. As you go out there into the marketplace right now, attracting brand new ambassadors and affiliates, sell them the power of the first mover advantage. I shared this last week at the webinar. First mover advantage. First mover advantage, very, very powerful. Okay. Awinda Osusa. This is the third time I've lost your sound. Awinda, I think we had the same challenge with your thing last week. Can anybody tell me if they've lost sound, please, quickly? Okay. So, first mover advantage, very, very important. Just see the messages. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Monique has sent in a message, loud and clear. All is clear from Roger. Thank you. Sound is good, Stanley. Okay, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Awinda, I think it's your system again, all right? Everybody can hear. Okay, wonderful. Last week we discussed first mover advantage. How do you help your people to understand, to see what is about to happen so they can get into position? It's called positioning. You need to treat this like a brand new business because that's exactly what it's going to be. So positioning is quite key. Let them understand as they're coming in, they're going to be occupying a rare spot. A rare spot. Okay, get good at communicating that to them. Okay? Very, very important. That's what we mean by first mover advantage, because if they come in early, they take a spot, everybody that comes after them will be part of their activity, will be part of their business. Okay? Now, I gave you an example last week. I used Roger. Roger is on the call right now. Roger is a wonderful guy, based in Germany and in Switzerland half the time. Top player in the BMW auto dealer there, or whatever, you know, in Germany. I can't remember if it's Germany or Switzerland. Roger, I am about 33 levels or so above Roger. Okay? Now, Maurice sponsored Roger, but Maurice and I share one line. Now, Roger and I, we are buddies, so that's fine. But the point I'm trying to make right now is that the people that Roger has sponsored in India, for example, that automatically is also part of my activity, part of my business. Why? Because I was here first. Did you see how it works? I was here first. So anything that's going to happen afterwards will come under me. The same thing as you. If you sponsor your people, tell them about the first mover advantage. Anybody that comes after them, they, guess what? Benefit from the business of all of those people. In the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people could come after them that will become part of their activity. Isn't that amazing? That's the power of first mover advantage. Get good at communicating that to your people so they understand. If they understand, they'll move. Anybody with a little bit of business mind will jump at it. Okay? Begin to attract leaders. Begin to attract leaders. You know, you don't know if anybody is a leader. You only know if they're a leader by what they do. But get that into your mind. Say to yourself, I am seeking leaders, because leaders are difference makers. All right? They are difference makers. A leader can transform your entire business overnight. They are special. Okay? And when they come in, they may come in sometimes as a mouse. They might come in as a little, you know, dove. And all of a sudden, they become an eagle. All of a sudden, they become a lion. All right? You don't know. Some come in already made as leaders. Some coming waiting for their leadership to be confirmed. But keep your eye out for special players. Special players have always built. Every network marketing company in the universe have always been built by special players who themselves have been able to find amazing people in their teams. All right? Customers. All right, we're going to talk about that in a little while. So, this is how you begin to prepare right now for what we're about to do. All right? Next, the origin products. Just to give you some quick information, the raw materials to create our product have been assembled. Okay? This week, they go into production. The great news right now, as you probably saw in my email that I sent out to the field, we have identified, sourced, and negotiated with a European pharmaceutical grade manufacturing company. So we are not manufacturing now from San Francisco anymore, right here in Europe, and that is truly amazing. So a lot of things are right now under our control. Really, really exciting stuff. A lot is going on. Now, most of you know there was a repositioning going on from our company, repositioning to Switzerland. All the banking, there's a lot of stuff you don't need to be troubled about that's been going on behind the scenes to position us as a major global player and all that is taking place. Let me see, there's okay. Dorcas, that's not the full, that's just a little bit of how do we say, image, not a proper image, okay? The branding on the product is going to be very, very clinical. It's going to almost look like pharmaceutical type, very clinical, very, very fresh. When you receive it, you feel you're receiving something very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Something very, very powerful and something very, very serious, okay? The branding is going to be very, very strong on this product. There are going to be 2 bottles, 2 tubs. One is going to be purplish in color, yellowish purplish, which represents fruits. And then the other one is going to be green, which represents the vegetable blend. Okay, now here's the idea. You need to kind of think with us where we are going with this, okay? Because when we launch this product, we want to now use this, and then we are going to channel different products into this space, okay? Once we launch this and establish this brand, we're then going to channel other products into this space, and well, a bit too early yet for that, but right, okay? So this is very, very important. Monique, I'll deal with your question privately later, all right? So here's what's happening, because that's the key important thing to remember is that having what we're about to do right now is going to put us massively in control. That's so very, very important. Now, so here's a bit of information. All right, the product's going to be called the Formula One. Within 10 days, we will get the full verbiage, because right now it's going through, as you can imagine, going through the legal people, what we can say and what we cannot say, what we can showcase, what we cannot showcase, all of that stuff, going through all the EU stuff. As we speak, it's going through that right now. It's even hard for me to get Fred to release anything right now because he doesn't want anything going out that is not correct. Okay, so we've not been able to provide, I can't provide you because I told us I need information to provide to the field. But I said, Charles, just give me 10 days, please. I can't release this until, because it has to be, I'm sure we all understand why, because the compliance Europe is very, very strict. So before us, before ambassadors, we take it all over the world and start screaming about what is incorrect. We need to have the right information. All right. So within 10 days or so, I should be able to have that. We may get it directly from the company, or at least I'll have that information to share with everybody. So right now, here's what we are looking at, just for your initial information, what is going to be involved here. You're going to have what is called a fruit blend. And what we are looking to do, and the goal here, is to develop a product that is an autoimmune product that will enhance and boost the immunity so that your body is in position to combat some of the most terrible conditions and diseases. It just aids your body's ability to respond. Okay? And then, of course, I'm just going to hold my breath on a couple other things that U.S. Now, I've just been speaking away, but it looks like we had no sound. Chantal, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you again.
Oh my goodness!
Just for 2 seconds now.
Okay. Right. Let's see. Let me find where are we? Rich. I can't. Right, here we are. Rich, can you hear me?
Buddy, I can hear you now. I lost you for a few seconds.
I know.
Okay now.
Can you tell me what was the last thing you heard, please? I've been talking. I don't know if you guys got some of the things I was talking about.
The last thing I heard was just the Formula One, just when you had the fruit blend. That was it.
Okay. So let me go back then. All right. Thanks, Bud.
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let's see. I can hear you now. Back. Okay, good. Everybody can hear. Wonderful. So the point I was making is this. With the fruit blend, what we're looking to do is to create a potent combination. There's a big vision in place here. This is what we call the breakthrough entry product. We want to build a brand around this product, create a flagship brand around this product. And then we want to channel other products through that space. Okay? There's a lot. I cannot just begin to tell you the strategy tonight, but you're going to see it begin to unfold, because there's going to be a new campaign, a new marketing campaign that we are going to begin to run. All right? Now, I'll come back to that in a moment. So the fruit blend is what you can see. Then you have the garden blend. The fruit blend, you take a couple of the capsules in the morning. These are easy to absorb capsules, all right? Because it's made of, it's made of what you call a purified juice, but in capsule. It's the latest technology, all right? So it's easy for you to consume, and it's easy for it to be, in terms of its efficacy, i.e. the power of the product for your body to feel that release quickly. All right. The second thing that's happening is there will be a garden blend or a vegetable blend. This is for the evening, and this is made up of what you can see on screen. A potent proprietary combination of aloe, of spirulina, vitamin D3, flaxseed oil, fatty acids, and other vitamins which we have not released yet, which of course we're going to list everything that's in the product are going to be released. I'm just sharing with you the key super fruits and greens that are going to make up this product. Now, the science and the combination, of course, is going to be proprietary, so they won't release that information. But this is what we are looking to release. All right? And there's a big plan in place. Now, behind this, there is going to be a campaign. I'm going to be sharing a lot, because I've got over 17 years of nutritional experience myself. Okay? So I understand this space very, very much. And we are going to talk to you precisely about how we want to build a massive conglomerate corporation behind this stuff. And you're going to see that begin to be released bit by bit. There's a plan here in place. Now, here's the great news. Every single purchase of this product, a child receives treatment against malnutrition. So we have a three-pronged attack right now. Number one, your personal health and well-being, because this product is an immune booster and it's an anti-aging product. It will build the person's body from the inside out. All right, because most people don't understand, first of all, the cells, all right, the tissues, then the body. So whatever you can see happening to your body outside, first of all, begins from the inside. If your cellular activity or the cells in your body are properly fed, those cells will build you better tissues. Those tissues will build you better bodies. So this is an anti-aging product and an immune booster. More of that later. All right? So your own personal health and the health of your family is in order. The second concentration of focus for us is your own wealth. We are going to focus on our origin ambassadors going from big money. I've been saying this to you guys for a little while. There's no point in you wanting to save the world without saving yourself first. As you begin to make big bucks, and we're going to be showing you strategies of how you do it, a two-pronged attack, which I'm going to show you in a little bit in a moment. As we begin to do that, as you begin to command more money, naturally, you begin to fund the children. You see how it works? Every single product that is purchased, the malnourished children automatically receive treatment. This is powerful. We're going to have more children being treated than we've ever done before. Because right now, okay, Nabila, can you hear me now?
Yes, Charles, I can hear you now.
I don't know why we keep losing sound, but sorry about this. Okay, all right, okay, I can hear. All right, guys, yeah, you're back. I can see everybody got the sound back. Gebelin and Ba, AP, Ayuk, I can hear you now. Chantal, yes, back again. Ekane, Sembison, back. Okay, Afo, great. Okay, thank you guys. Stanley, yep, all right, awesome. So we're back. Now, do me a favor. Nabila, can you remember what I was discussing when I lost sound?
We are talking about the ingredients of the product.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I think, because I've been speaking very, very fast. So I'm not sure how much ground I've covered. Two-pronged attack. Okay, thanks, Stan. We get wealth. Okay, awesome. Your personal wealth, kids are saved, Stanley. Okay, great stuff, guys. Looking, what an awesome class. You guys are paying attention. Thank you very, very much. All right, okay. So we talked about, of course, a two-pronged attack process. We talked about creating wealth for our origin ambassadors, because without your own personal success, and I'm talking financial, listen, let's emphasize it. I don't mean your emotional success or your mental, no, your financial success. There's going to be a big push on your financial success. It is so simple. When you are financially successful, you don't have to talk much. When you are succeeding financially in your business, it is a lot easier for you to attract a multitude of people. It's as simple as that. The other thing, of course, is that as you are becoming more and more successful, more and more children automatically are impacted. Okay? We are going to have double, treble, quadruple the amount of kids on the product. Now, most of you probably have seen my goals. Me personally, myself and my team. My dream is for us to hit 1 million children that we are funding. Not Origin, just the Origin Global Trailblazers team, our team, all right? Made up of all the other leaders who are part of my partners in the business. 1 million children. That's been my dream from day one. Okay? As we launch into a process like this where everybody wins, it's easier for us to rescue more children. Okay. Thank you. So you guys are getting the picture a bit. All right? So for now, don't ask me too much about all the detail or whatever. I couldn't give it to you. I just wanted you to have an idea what is coming. All right? Next, growth strategy. We are going to focus on a two-tier approach. Now, open your ears, please, and just hear me now, because I really want to, you're going to bring this over and over and over again over the next few weeks and months. We are planning some amazing things here. We have, well, put it this way, Maurice and I have gone to corporate essentially and said, listen, we have made some real money over the past 2 years as a company. We want certain things now to be made available. Because when you're a brand new company, there are lots and lots of things you cannot fund because you are brand new. Everybody understands that. But we've done 2 years now, and we've done very, very well in managing our money. So what we've been trying to do is get our CEO to invest in certain things. One of those, he's still reflecting on that, and I expect to hear within the next 1 week from him on that one. But everything else that we've gone to him for, we have pretty much got. All right? So we have a phenomenal plan we're about to unleash. Now, we're going to be focusing on two things, a two-tier approach. Number one is the development of a consumer base. All the research that we have done, I think I mentioned this when we launched the Unite the Hearts Boutique. For those who remember, one of our focus was building a customer base, a customer acquisition. That has not gone away. It is even more amplified now. All the companies we have studied, companies that have been around for 30, 35, 40, 45 years, who are doing billions, all of them, bar none, have built a phenomenal customer base. My very first experience in this industry, the very first company I joined in the industry of network marketing, is a company called NSA Juice Plus. Okay? I was there for 11 years. I've spoken about that company to all of you before. I was the first set of people, myself in fact, and Fred, were the first set of people that launched a program that they have. Today, NSA has over 1 million customer or client base. Every month, before they do any new business, every month, they have $35 to $40 million in their bank account every month before they do any new business. Just think about that for a minute. Before they bring in any new ambassador, any new affiliate, every month, $30 to $40 million is in the bank because of what you call loyal, preferred customers who are happily consuming their product every month. Now, what does that mean to you, the Origin ambassador listening into me right now? What does that mean to you? Just imagine every month, before anybody in your team bring in a new ambassador, you already have 100, 300, 50, 500, 1,000 customers, and some of those customers could be your fellow ambassadors as well, don't forget, and new customers who consume your product. before you do any business. That is what you call a residual income. You know how much money is in your bank before you do any business every month. That is powerful. I can't tonight go through all the strategy because it's something we're going to help everybody to understand, okay? How we're going to run this campaign is going to be so exciting. All right? First thing is to build a consumer base, which means a lot of people who are not in your network, but who knock on your door every month and say, right, can I have my product, please? Because taking this product, I am feeling so fantastic. I need to have my regular supply. You get in the picture. So every single person in your team have their own customers. You have your own customers. Every single customer, you get 10 euros from every customer every month. And all the customers that come to your team, you get paid on all the 8 different bonuses that we pay out. It is going to be explosive. So a bit more information. Customers regularly who are using your product, priced for long-term retention. A lot of companies out there in the marketplace right now, they come in, they explode, they make a lot of noise. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, they lose nearly all their customers. Half the customers disappeared because it is too expensive. Okay? Some people are having to pay $100, $80, $120, $100. It's a lot for their nutrition every month. It's a lot of money. So we have priced ours for long-term retention. So the people don't even know they are spending that money because it's going out of their bank account without them even, it's not the kind of money that catches their attention, that they remember. So what you have happening here is you have loyal following of customers. More on that later, all right? Which then provides you with regular repeat business. So every month, before new business is done, you are already in profit. Just think about that. Every month before you do any business, you've already earned 300, 500, 700, 1,000, 4,000, whatever, depending on how big your group is. This is why we've been telling you, build teams. I've been telling you since, prepare. Because when you have more people to share in the labor, it's a lot easier than only you doing all the work. Okay? So regular repeat business coming in regularly. And there's going to be something here for 21-year-olds. There's going to be something here for 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds. There's something for everybody. Everyone needs it. So this is one tier. And through this tier customer base, you will notice there are new pins that have been created already. These new pins are purely, you're going to see some new things coming up. Club 10, 10 club, 25 club, 50 club, 100 club. Okay? It's getting exciting. And what that really means is that every time you hit, anybody acquires their first 10 customers, you receive your first club 10 pin. The minute you hit 25 customers, you receive your club 25 pin. Anybody looking at your pin knows exactly the base of customers that you have built. And there are special recognition for all of these. We are planning a lot of exciting things. We are planning trips. That's what I'm waiting for to get confirmation on that. Super incentives we're planning. Guys, listen, we are really going large here. All right, so just forgive me if I can't go because I haven't got the green light on one area I'm waiting for yet. Everything else, we've got it. Okay? So all of this stuff is about to come. We are going to start running nutritional programs. where we get expert doctors, chiropractors, healthcare professionals to speak at our events. So when you have events, you don't only have your supervisor speaking or your executive speaking, you have also medical professionals speaking at your events to talk to people about the importance. Listen, we are turning it around. And what we have is stronger than most people's proposition because we are combating malnutrition. So ours has much more credibility than the average Joe Blog business out there in the marketplace. Okay, the second, of course, is the development of a dynamic network. Whilst you're doing this, you're also building your dynamic network. So you have a two-pronged attack. Okay, I hope I haven't lost sound again. 1 second. Jesus is Lord. I can't wait for the oh, Jenny, I thought something happened. Jenny, you're meant to be on holiday, all right? You're meant to be on holiday in the States. So relax, enjoy your holiday. Come back strengthened, okay? Stanley Odo and kids are saved. Yes, Stan, because I know where your heart is, Stan. Absolutely is what I'm telling you, all right? Kids are saved as well. This is truly, truly exciting stuff. I just wanted to give you a bit of a window what we've been working on the past 2 months, okay? I didn't even ask for permission before I'm sharing all of this stuff with you tonight because I just needed to share some of the things we are doing so you know. So the development of your network is the next thing, okay? Okay, got some more questions. What's that? No holiday with this kind of information for Janie. Exactly. Okay, exactly, guys, exactly. You know, so the development of a dynamic network. Now, you build a network of part-time people or full-time entrepreneurs. This will appeal to young entrepreneurs. This will appeal to older entrepreneurs. This will appeal to everybody. It is simplistic. We're going to have the jingle. We're going to create video. Even I'm going to create a lot of videos out there to begin making a lot of noise because we have something to shout about. Okay, built by loyal people. This is the beautiful thing about what we've got right now. Our ambassadors are loyal. So it's for us now to grow with our ambassadors to go to the next level of super impact. Okay? And then, of course, as you build your network, you begin to benefit from the power of leverage. Now, just to let you know, there are a few things that we have transformed, but I'm not going to release everything to you tonight. But put it this way. Every single person, whether you are in Africa or you are in Europe, you're going to have access to the same opportunity. Okay? Hint, hint, hint. You're going to have access to the same opportunity, whether you are a basic ambassador, you are an advanced ambassador, you are a pro ambassador, you're going to have access to the same opportunity, just that there are different levels, of course, of benefits. But everyone gets access from day one. Exciting stuff, guys. All right? Okay. So you develop two strands of income, your retail and your network. Because there are people who are going to come on board, they have no problem in putting together a retail customer base. They are brilliant. But they struggle a bit to put a network in place. At least they begin to earn fantastic money. We will show them a plan. Once they have 15, 20, 30, 50 over the next few months, customers who just use your product, 50 customers, that is 500 euros. That's $500. So they add and build on that foundation. They watch their income growing exponentially every month, growing strong. Then from their network, they have the powerful bonuses and commissions kick in. What is more exciting for you now is that if you went away for a month, you will come back to a bigger business than before you left. Okay? Some people, like some of the key leaders who have been driving this business hard, they could travel to Gambia, because I hear Gambia is very beautiful, Timbuktu, the Shells, Mauritius, wherever they go, and they come back after sunning themselves and drinking their cocktails and hanging out in the swimming pool. They come back to more money. That's where we're going now. All right? That's exactly where we're going now. And that's what you are going to begin to enjoy. And we are planning to begin to have trips. The car bonus expense allowance, everything is going to be magnified in the new plan. When you present, you're going to see exactly what Origin has in store for everybody. Okay? Awesome stuff. So that's going to be the growth strategy moving forward. Next is to find out if you are an Origin leader. What really is an Origin leader? Well, an Origin leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. All right? For Dorcas Kelly, Amarachis, the Jennies of this world, the Raquels of this world, the Charles Makers of this world, the Rogers Lynn Stevens of this world, the Andrea Stevens, all of these wonderful people, all are wonderful. Danny in Spain, all are wonderful people, the David Cohens, and all of our wonderful people. They know the way, they go the way, and they show the way. Because you need to know the way before you can show somebody else. And you've got to go that way before you can show somebody else how to go that way. And that's what an Origin leader is. They know the way, they go the way, and then they show others the way. An Origin leader does what nobody else wants to do. They lead by example. They don't give instruction for what they don't do. They lead from the front. Okay? An Origin leader does not spend all their time procrastinating. Spend all their time thinking, spend all their time making plans, but never taking any action. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. I'll start next month. Procrastination is the thief of time. All right? An Origin leader does not spend their time procrastinating. They discipline procrastination fast. An Origin leader takes action and creates their own reality. They decide what they want because, ladies and gentlemen, this opportunity I'm sharing with you right now, mark my words, you are going to see people who become millionaires from what we are showing you right now. It will be like a dream. They become millionaires. Now, forget millionaires for a moment. You are going to see people, brand new, 100K a year income earner, $250,000 a year income earner, $500,000 a year income earner. You're going to see that. In the next 1 year, you're going to see a lot of 50,000, 70,000, 100,000 a year income earners. And then for the key players, of course, who have been building big networks, you're going to see their incomes explode. All right? Because they create their own reality. A leader in Origin is a dealer in hope. Your job is to deal in hope. When you are talking to people, sell them hope. Sell them hope. Okay? Don't sell them only malnutrition. You don't want people who just want to come on board because they feel sorry for kids. No. You want people who want to come on board because you have something that helps them to address an issue in their own life. Okay? If they can address an issue in their own life and in the same time save children, you got a player. Let me tell you this right now. If all we showed you is just how to save children, how many of you will still be in Origin today? Less than 0.5%. That's the truth. Because everybody wants to know what is in it for me. So when you are talking to people, Tell them that our business is built on the foundation of a humanitarian cause. But it is a business. But it's just a smart business. As we help you, you help us to look after the children. You see how it works? Not we want you to help us look after the children. No. As we help you, you will then help us to take care of the kids. Everybody wins that way. That is the only time that's sustainable. So we are dealers in hope. If you were not here at the beginning of our discourse, I shared visions and dreams, what this business can do for you and your family. Okay? A leader takes responsibility for their team action because they are providing leadership for the team. So don't just ignore. No, the team's performance is your responsibility to a large extent. Because the role of a leader is to cast vision. Team, here's where we are going. Why do you think I'm sharing all of these with you tonight? So that you can start salivating. You can start dreaming. You can start seeing where we are going. So the adrenaline rush begins to flow through your body. That's the whole idea. That's what a leader does. You take responsibility for your team action. You look them in the eye and say, guys, ladies, we're about to make dreams come true. Here's how we're going to do it. Connect with their hearts, not their mind. Never go for the mind. The heart has 500 times more power than the mind. The heart is where the power source, the force of life is in the heart, not in the mind. Go for the heart. Okay? A leader does not major on excuses. A leader says, if it is to be, it's up to me. I will find a way. It doesn't matter how many times I hear people say this. It does not apply to me. I'm going to find a way. That's how a leader thinks. That's why they are leaders. Okay? They don't major on excuses. They've turned the book of excuses and they take action. A leader dreams not only for himself, but for the team and also for the company. The way I talk about Origin, you would think I owned Origin. I don't own Origin. Okay? Yes, I'm a part of the global founders, but I'm not a corporate founder. All right? But you see how I fight for Origin. All right? That's the way you need to fight for your company. It was the most amazing president, JFK, that said, don't ask constantly what your country can do for you. Ask for what you can do for your country. Ask also what you can do for your company. What can you do for Origin? How can you be the difference maker? Think that way, and you're going to see your wealth and your success come to you so quickly you will not believe it. Think that way. All right? So dream for yourself. Dream for your team members. I have dreams for my key players. I have dreams. I have dreams, and I'm checking how close and how far they are going according to the dream. And some of them are, you know, just doing most amazing stuff. Okay? I know Richard, for example, I know the dream he has for a lot of his players. He's shared a lot of them with me. So and so is going here, so and so we're looking to do this, looking to do that. You got to dream. A leader creates the enabling environment for dreams to be fulfilled. You see, it is the leader that creates the environment to make dreams come true. That's why leaders are special people. That's why we make a big deal about leaders. It is the leader that runs the meetings. It is the leader that knows exactly how to create the ambience, the environment to make people, the music, the tone, the banners, the projection, everything. They are the one that scans the room. They are the ones that knows. You see, that's the job of the leader. The leader is so very, very important. Okay? It is the leader that knows what word to say in the ear of this person or what to whisper in the ear of that person to give that person life. The leader knows how to do that. A leader creates wealth for himself and for herself and for his and her leaders. They create wealth. They win together. You don't create wealth by yourself. In this business, you cannot make money by yourself. If you are going to be $1 million earners, it's because you have some 500K earners, some 700K earners, some 300K earners, some 100K earners. It's the only way you're going to make $1 million. If you're going to make 100 grand a year, then you've got to have some people who are on 5K, 3K, 2K a month before you can make 10K a month. You see how it works? So everybody shares. That is the origin leader. So the question I'm asking you tonight, are you an origin leader? Any of the things I've just shown, which of them connects with you? Which of them do you say, that's me? Or I want to adopt that, I want to be that? That's the question to ponder. Support system. We're going to have training tools to aid us in our operation. We're going to have regular webinar to bring everybody up to speed. Consistent webinar we're going to run, where we're going to share the new comp plan with everybody, the new advancements, the new presentation, everything. So have no worry. Over and over again, Maurice and I will do a lot of tag team and deliver, just as we've done with Unite, that everyone has been able to run with Unite. The same thing you're going to be able to run with this, bam, in no time. All right? Regular group and team trainings. We're going to have lots and lots of meetings all over the place. Of course, we're going to Africa as well. The president, myself, we're going to join our country directors in Africa, in the 2 countries we are going to in Africa, to visit different cities and meet a lot of ambassadors. Okay? And do a lot of presentations right there for everybody. Corporate videos we're planning. Your websites have been simplified. Website is already finished. What is happening right now is all the programming is taking place. Okay, so they are adding all the different tiers, and with the website right now, it has been made very, very simplistic. Very simplistic. All right, so you go in there, it tells you right there, step 1, step 2, step 3. If you went in there for products, you click on product, it will tell you the basic on the product, and will ask you if you want to find out more. If you want to find out, click, it will take you to where you can go find out more. All right. And it will ask you, do you want to start? Do you want to join? Listen, simplistic website, powerful, to the point. There's a part of the website there where you can introduce yourself, where you can personalize it, your name, your photo. You can put it in there, what you are, whether you're a barrister, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a journalist, whether you're a homemaker, whether you're an architect, whether you're an IT professional, whatever you are, you put it there in the website right there. A short bio of yourself. Welcome to my website. This is who I am. This is what I do. Fantastic. Okay, just enough said. Action steps. If you have not begun to do that, new list of prospects. If you've not done that already, new list of prospects. Begin to approach. Position them on the current ambassador deal. Just let them know the current ambassador deal. They transfer that into the new deal. Okay? What that means, of course, it puts them into a position, first mover advantage, as I've mentioned to you before. Bring in ambassadors, bring in affiliates right now. The more you have on board, the faster you're going to fly in September. And finally, think big. Stop thinking small. Stop thinking small. You were not created to think small. Think big. And watch it begin to happen for you. You know, it was Mary Ann Radmacher that said that they told me the jump was too steep. It was too difficult. It was too tough. But because of all that I may become, I am going to shut my eyes and I'm going to make that leap. I'm going to jump. I'm going to believe. I'm going to take that leap. I'm going to think big. I'm going to make it happen. Thank you very much for listening tonight. So I hope you've got some information tonight. All right. By the grace of God, see what else is available by next week to begin to drip on you and share more and more. All right. God bless everybody. Let me just open this up for some questions. Awesome stuff. Good stuff. No holiday with it. Right. Okay. Am I right? Thank you very much. Thank you.